Hello everyone, it's your Options guy. Welcome back to another video. Man, I'm so glad that I'm finally back in Palantir. I'm excited to showcase this video to you guys. And so basically what we're gonna go over today is we're gonna go over some quick option data just so you guys see like kind of what's going on with Palantir, like with options, and just see like where the quick money is. And then we're gonna transfer over into just to look at some recent news with Palantir, and then we're gonna also cover like what's going on with ARK, how much money do they have in Palantir, and how much they're invested in total and everything. So we'll take a look at that, and then lastly I'll showcase my portfolio. And don't worry guys, it's not like a crazy portfolio, it's totally destroyed. like kind of like a lot of you guys right now, we're in a bear market, so it is what it is, and we all got like destroyed together. But anyways, I'm back in Palantir, and I'm excited to showcase that I bought 500 shares of Palantir, and I bought some calls on top of that. And overall, I think it was a good dip today. And unfortunately, there's been a lot of good dips, but I wasn't able to buy because I sold about like a month ago. And after you sell, to avoid like a wash sell rule, you want to avoid touching that stock for like 30 days. So I had to wait 30 days in my situation to get back in. And then so basically those 30 days were up, and now I'm back in, and thank God that Palantir basically had a good dip today. So it was like all perfect timing. But all in all, so I just want to emphasize that I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes. I'm just covering the data the way I see it, talking about my thoughts and opinions. All right, so let's get into it. So first, before we start anything, I just want to showcase you guys. You're probably asking yourself, like, what is this? What are we looking at here? For those of you that are new to this channel, so basically, I showcase. So this is all like really good data. It's option data, and it only tracks like premium data. So like high premium data. So like orders of 25,000 or more. So basically, I wanted to showcase this to you guys because as you can see overall, in this past month, the call to put ratio has been pretty high. So there's definitely more calls coming in than puts. And as you can see here, 416. I'm showcasing 416 because on 414, that is when the demo day is coming up, and I think the demo day would be a good catalyst for Palantir. And it would be even better if tech starts rebounding. Today we had somewhat of a rebound, so hopefully, after a rebound, usually what happens is like there's like a slight rally for like maybe 2 or 3 days. I think we had something very similar like probably like 3 weeks ago, where there were, like tech did like a small rebound, and then it had like a nice rally. So hopefully that's the same situation. Excuse me. All right, so anyways, 416, as you can see here, basically showing like the 416 data. And for the most part, let's see, it starts around right here. So right here is like a couple of puts that came in because those are the most recent. But as I scroll down here, I start getting more into the calls, right? So as you can see here, the strikes are 30, 35, so definitely higher calls. So to me, I crunched down the numbers, and the calls are coming in more than puts. And I believe the average for 416 expiration was somewhere around 28. So the bulls are basically saying that they expect it to be around 28. So hopefully they're right. Hopefully the catalyst and everything is good. But anyway, so let's shift over here. So this is basically like some technicals data that I'm showcasing. So as you can see here, basically today what happened was we kind of hit a very strong support level of around 21. So I just put 21 around there. So we touched that support level here and over here around there. So yeah, we kind of like started falling down again, and then we touched that support and like started rebounding. So if we continue this rebound, we have to break around 2240, 2250 around there, and then the next strong resistance would be the 2240, and then the next strong resistance would be 24. And then after that, the next one would probably be 27. That would be like probably one of the next strong resistant points around there. But anyways, hopefully we're bouncing back off, and this is a really strong support line down here. This 21 around here, it's really strong support. And as you can see, we've kind of touched it right here and bounced like right off from it, like back in what was this, March like 21st around there. and hopefully it's the same thing that happens, you know, tomorrow. So let's see what happens. Anyways, let's shift over to recent news. So over here I'm looking at Market Chameleon. If you guys don't know, Market Chameleon is pretty good for showcasing like IV rankings and stuff like that, and they also showcase like news and stuff. So basically there hasn't been that much recent news lately for Palantir, just like some articles here and there of people, like, you know, like their opinions about it, but nothing crazy, like no new partnership, no new contracts. The only thing that was kind of somewhat recent is basically Kathy Wood. She keeps buying Palantirs. So if we take a look at basically what Kathy Wood has, so she has Palantir in 2 of her ETFs. So she has it in ARK, the Innovation, and in ARK W. So actually, wait, yeah, this is ARK W. Yeah. So in total, if we take a look at the ARK, Palantir is actually right here, number 27, which is actually pretty good because it was like way down here, like, you know, a couple weeks ago and stuff. So it's been climbing up the ladder, I would say. And it's basically, she has 12 million shares here, about 267, what is this, million? Yeah, million invested. So that's pretty good from the RK. And then over here on Palantir, where is Palantir over here? Did it move up even more? Oh dang, it moved up even more. So when I first started tracking this, Palantir was only on ARK W, and it was like down here like the 50, 52. But anyways, yeah, it's over here now. It's on 18, so that's pretty good. And then so 5 million shares over here, 113. So what is that? 200 and bad at math. 200 something like three almost 400 million basically invested into Palantir. Anyway, so oh, and you can see Roblox right here. So she's getting some Roblox in as well. All right, so now let's shift over to my portfolio. All right, so here's my portfolio. Definitely nothing too big or nothing to be proud of right here. Honestly, it's just like, you know, everything's down, and my portfolio went down a lot too. And I actually had to pull out like probably like a month ago from everything, because one, I had a lot of margin. I think I was playing with like $70,000 in margin or something at one point. So I got a little too ahead of myself. But then not only that, I had to pull out because like tax season came over, and then a bunch of other expenses came out. So I wanted to like just sit on cash for the time being, especially with the whole market being like in a bear market now, and it kind of sucks. So pulled out, and then basically started getting back in little by little, but I wasn't able to touch Palantir until today. So as you can see, I bought Palantir 500 shares. So actually, well, let me showcase this again. It's Palantir 500 shares, and yeah, I basically bought it at the I think $21.08 was my entry, which was pretty good. And at the same time, well, actually not at the same time, a little bit later, I bought some more calls because I was thinking, should I spend like an extra 4,000 or 5,000 in buying calls, or should I spend more on selling puts, or should I just buy more shares? You know, I was trying to figure out my strategy, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy shares. I want to keep these shares. Before I was doing like kind of like the option wheel strategy, but I kind of don't want to do that as of right now with Palantir. At least I am doing that with Apple. As of right now, I'm selling some, you know, covered calls and stuff, and same thing with AMD. And I'm selling a put for Roblox, as you can see here. So if Roblox is above $664.50 by the end of this week, then I just get like free money, like an extra $100 this week. If it's $64.50 or lower, then I have to buy 100 shares of it, which I'm okay with. That's a good price for me. For Roblox is basically kind of getting it like somewhat at like IPO price, so that's pretty good. Ignore this one. This one's just like a random play. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I just have Apple, AYX, AMD, and ARK. And then I got ARK because normally I'm kind of against ETFs. I feel like there's kind of no point in getting them. But everything is so low. Like a lot of stocks that I love are like so low, like Tesla, Square, and you know, there's so many that like ARK already has for you. So, you know, I couldn't afford everything, so I'm like, well, I guess I'll make an exception and get ARK in this time, and especially because ARK like has dipped so much, you know, so I might as well just get it. And yeah, so that's basically like what I'm doing with Palantir. And as you can see over here, I am using margin, but I'm only using 9,000 as of right now. I'm not getting too crazy with 70,000 that I was using last time. And as let's see down here, where is it? It was, yeah, right here. So this option collateral is for the Roblox that I'm using. So this 6,400 is money that I'm using from margin. However, I'm not being charged interest on it as of right now. As you can see, look, unpaid interest. So I'm not being charged interest on this right now, but I will have to pay interest on this margin because I just got it today. So I will start accumulating some interest on this one. But this one, they're not charging me. They only charge you if you get assigned to buy the 100 shares. So basically, if Roblox dips, then I have to buy it. But overall, that's basically my portfolio. I think I'm overall like 30 something percent. Is it 32%? That's so low. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna hopefully get it back up to 60% at least. I think 60% should be doable. And yeah, so anyways, today it was somewhat like everything was dipping again, and then it just somewhat like rebounded, so that's good. So all in all, happy that I'm back in Palantir. Got my 500 shares, I got my calls, and I chose a long expiration 2022. I already got like $240 profit in it that I could have sold today, but I'm gonna hang tight to this as we get closer to the demo day. I feel like it's gonna be a good catalyst, but you never know. We are in a kangaroo type of bear market right now, where everything is just like up and down, really shaky right now. So hopefully the market, at least the tech side, recovers. So hopefully get some good profits on this. But anyways, I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on with my portfolio. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you like this video, please give a like, really appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'll be showcasing more Palantir stuff that I'm doing here in the news. And if you're interested in learning how to use margin, stuff like that, I made a video like 2 days ago, so go ahead and check that out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.